There are few local tech inventions that have received international attention despite an abundance of successful South African tech stories. However, one South African innovation is changing this narrative. Fabrik, developed by SA company Immedia, is being used by international public broadcasters to bring audiences into the digital and social revolution. It was developed to help fight the scourge of fake news and misinformation. Bérard Duprès, the CEO of the SABC, as well as Phil Molefe from Fabrik, join us now to share more. Gentlemen, a very good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, and thank you for inviting us.
Good morning, thank you. Well, greetings from the Seychelles.
Indeed. It's an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Now, Mr. Molefe, I'm going to start with you. Tell us more about the Fabrik platform, its benefits and what it can do, as well as why it's so innovative.
Fabrik was designed by a South African company, Immedia, which is an African outfit designed to assist, to help radio to make its way into the digital highway, to reboot radio. And this has worked for both commercial and community radio stations. It is a digital platform that allows for interactivity with audiences in real time, and you can have your own live streaming. And the most important thing that this tool has provided is that you are able to track your audiences, to know where they are, and also to know who they are. Now, knowing where your audiences are and who they are, that provides very, very important data for your own performance assessment, but also for the advertising industry.
Okay.
So you can monetize your audiences. You can also make a compelling presentation to advertisers to say, these are the audiences I am able to reach.
Okay.
You are able also to compete on a global level because you can take a local station to global networks and even to global destinations.
Okay.
We have
Mr.
succeeded in taking a rural station.
Okay, I apologize. I need to come in there, Mr. Molefe. Now, Mr. Duprès, we've heard Mr. Molefe, going to town in great length, showing the importance of broadcasters knowing their audiences. So, in a digital era, how can broadcasters build, connect, and as well as engage with their audiences?
Indeed, I think it is appropriate that Phil is making a song and dance about it, because for us, we have actually experiencing it real time. By moving onto a platform like Fabrik, we have been able to engage a lot more with our audiences, both here in Seychelles and in the diaspora, of immense value, not just in terms of the programs that we are put, but the program we are doing for other public service institutions, especially, for example, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, where the diaspora is based overseas. And they are logging into our apps, listening to it live from wherever they are, whether in Australia, UK, or France. So that's been an amazing way for us to connect to our audience, where before the traditional radio would not have allowed us to.
Okay, all right. Mr. Molefe, we are out of time, unfortunately, so please be as brief as you possibly can. Why is South Africa well-placed to sort of offer game-changing tech innovations on a global stage as this one?
Well, South Africa is an engaging and a talking society. And radio, where it becomes a platform for interaction between audiences and the station, this platform provides such an important tool. With local government elections coming, I think this will actually allow even radio stations to become more involved in communities and to provide own live streaming to ensure that voices on the ground are heard.
Okay. Now, Bérard, what are some of the benefits of digital transformation?
Numerous. Your team themselves are forced to move to a better way of working and a more efficient one. But more importantly, in the services that you provide, you are allowing people to access your service anywhere, anytime, when they want, and when they want, and whatever platform they want to, and to be able to catch up with you. So that is moving radio into the other spaces as other platforms are, to provide your content where they are.
Okay. Mr. Molefe, who benefits from this tech innovation? Is a certain age group targeted, or is it tailor-made for just about every age group?
It reaches across all demographics. It reaches across the young and the old. But the most important thing is, apart from monetizing your audiences, you are also able to archive your content in the cloud. So it appeals to all levels. It appeals to all demographics, rural and urban, local and international, and it allows real-time interactivity between radio platforms and their audiences.
All right, Mr. Phil Molefe and Bérard Duprès, great chatting to you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much indeed.
All right, thank you. We just spoke to Bérard Duprès, the CEO of the SABC, which is the Seychelles Broadcasting Corporation, as well as Phil Molefe from Fabrik on the South African innovation, including how it has totally transformed the offering of an offshore public broadcaster, the Seychelles Broadcasting Corporation.